Okay, so we are going to be learning how to make our long petal strands, which make up most of our window. It's made up of 40 large petals, 40 medium-sized petals, and 40 small petals. Small petals start at the bottom, graduate to the medium petals, and then to the large. When you're separating out your petals, you want to have about 15 or 20 white, and they're going to be at the top so that the top portion of your petal strand is primarily white. If you don't have enough totally white pieces, they can be just mostly white. That's totally fine. To begin, we're going to get about 5 or 6 feet of string. You can guesstimate it. I'm going to cut the end and tie it into a knot. I like to do a double knot just to make sure it's super secure. Then you're going to grab that other end, thread it through your needle, like so. Just like that. And then we're going to start threading petals, but we're going to start with the smallest size. As I thread them on, I'm going to kind of bend and shape them. Just folding them. Don't have to worry too much about what they're looking like. You just want them to not be a flat circle. You want them to have some shape. You can also thread more than one petal at once and kind of shape them together. So give them like a little bend and then separate them. As you're threading, you're going to want to push them down to the end of the string. Like so. It's long, so it's going to tangle. And about every like 5 or 6 petals, you want to check in, make sure they're kind of stacking nicely, and then maybe add a little dot of glue to kind of keep some of them separated, so that they don't all sit right on top of each other. Okay, so now that we've got all of our petals that are like primarily saturated with color, the small, medium, and large, we're going to move on to the mostly white petals. We're going to continue just adding them on and shaping as we go, just like we did with the other petals. Again, you can kind of put a bunch on at once and then shape them as you go. Slide those guys down, shape the petals, just like that. Continuing to add those dots of glue. And kind of varying the way that I'm shaping the petals so they seem interesting. And then once we've added all of our petals, you can remove the needle. And you have your finished strand. So I'm just gonna wrap up the tail so it's nice and tidy. Make a little bundle. And then you can just keep them in a safe place until you're ready to install.